What is the secret to getting and staying lean?
Everyone wants to know.
What could it be?
Alright, sit your little ass down. I'm gonna explain to you guys in this video how to get and stay lean, like a lean little jelly bean. Hello my babies, Mama's back with another video. If you're new here, my name is Mama Swole. I'm a certified exercise physiologist. I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science, and I'm a former bikini competitor. And today I'm gonna share with y'all how I maintain this lean little nugget physique year-round. So in my professional opinion, there are 4 main components to getting lean: nutrition, training, mental health, and lifestyle. We're gonna break all of those components down in this video today. Let's get into it, folks, shall we? And the swole comment of the day is this comment right here. For a chance to be featured in the next swole comment of the day, make sure you leave a comment below. Okay, let's start with the hardest thing first: nutrition. I feel like this is the most difficult for everybody. In this day and age, especially in America, it's really hard to eat healthy. The portion sizes here are way too big. I mean, McDonald's has like a fucking extra large soda, for crying out loud, bro. There's too many options. Unhealthy food is pretty much everywhere. It's just kind of overwhelming. So to make it a little bit easier on yourself, try not to focus too much on counting calories, like stressing about counting calories. If you're still new to learning about nutrition, I wouldn't dive right into counting every single little calorie and weighing out your spinach right away. I would focus more on the bigger picture. I've said this like a billion times in all my videos, but one of the most important things when it comes to nutrition is calories in versus calories out. If you're consuming more calories than you're burning, you will gain weight. If you are burning more calories than you are consuming, you will lose weight. And if they are equal to each other, you are consuming and burning the same amount of calories, then you will maintain weight. Since we know that, if you're trying to lean out, it would make sense to consume less calories, right? One way that you can do that is portion control, having smaller portions and more nutrient-dense foods. Basically, a golden rule that I like to follow is get your food from the outside aisles at the grocery stores, because that's where all the whole foods are and more nutrient dense foods. Pretty much the fewer ingredients, the better. Also try to drink more water because it will keep you fuller, and there are so many benefits to drinking water. Clearer skin, more energy, better digestion. Just drink more water, man. Even if you think you're drinking enough water, you're probably not, so drink more. Everything in moderation. You could still have a cookie every now and again, but don't have like 10, just have 1. Increase your protein intake because that will keep you fuller. Eat more voluminous foods such as vegetables because that will keep you fuller as well. And listen to your body's signals, because a lot of people overeat to the point where they're sick, but you don't have to do that. You can just eat until you're satisfied. I eat intuitively. I have tracked my calories very strict before. Those of you that know me and have been following my channel for a while, you know when I was competing, I was very strict on my caloric deficit, but that didn't work well for me, and that is definitely not sustainable in the long run for me. So now I just listen to my body. I eat when I'm hungry, and I keep a very balanced diet, I would say. My other secret is I don't buy anything that I know I will overeat. If there's something I can't control myself, like Ben & Jerry's, I just don't buy it. And don't restrict yourself, because that's what happened with me. I was being way too restrictive on my diet. I developed a little bit of an eating disorder from that. And if you haven't seen my video on that, go check it out. I'm not saying counting calories is bad. It just didn't work for me personally. In terms of sustainability, that does not work for me. For some people, that might be a different story. Next thing, let's talk about training. I train harder than last time. When I go to the gym, I put all of my effort into the workout. If I feel like something is kind of easy, or even if it's difficult but I still feel like I could do more, I really push myself at the gym, and I really credit all of my gains to that, for sure. I train 5 days a week. I do a push-pull leg split. I haven't done cardio in quite a while, but I would recommend doing cardio if you want to get lean, because it will help you burn more calories. And like I was saying about that equation before, if you burn more calories than you consume, you start to lean out a little bit. People always ask me what kind of cardio is best, and I always tell them whatever you enjoy, you'll stick to. So if you enjoy running, go run, man. If you enjoy swimming, go swimming. Don't do something that you hate, because you're honestly just not gonna stick to it. If you're miserable while you're doing it, then why would you do it? If you actually enjoy it, you're gonna look forward to it. So that's the key. I really focus on compound lifts when I'm training. Those are the best bang for your buck. Deadlifts, bench press, squats, and hip thrusts are my favorite compound lifts because they work more than just one muscle group. That's why I really like compound lifts, and I highly recommend you to do them. I also work my core about 3 times a week, and I make sure I take proper rest days, because if you're training really hard every day and you're not giving your body the proper rest that it needs, then your muscles aren't going to be able to recover, and therefore they're not going to grow as fast as you want them to, or as well as you want them to. Next next, let's get into mental health. And I know you're probably like, what? Why? Why would you be talking about mental health if we're talking about getting lean? But one of the key factors to losing weight and getting lean is managing stress, because stress raises your cortisol and cortisol makes you retain water, therefore you retain weight. So what I personally do is I see a therapist at least once a week. I really enjoy journaling to get all of my thoughts off of my little nugget noggin. I meditate pretty much every night before I go to bed. Meditation is amazing for stress, and it's been proven to decrease anxiety, depression, and all of the other symptoms that come along with those things. Cold showers, at first, they sound like a bitch, right? And they kind of are, I'm not gonna lie, but you kind of get used to them, and they're a huge rush of dopamine, so I'm kind of addicted to them now. They're also really, really good for your skin, so cold showers have helped me a lot. I also play with Suki, read. I love reading. I'm trying to read a book like every week, but that's not going so well. I'm trying my best. Communicate with friends, call them when I can, and I practice positive self-talk practically every day. If I ever have a negative thought about my body or just anything in general, I really try to replace it with a positive thought. My therapist taught me a rule. It's the 3-to-1 rule. So if I have one negative thought, I replace it with 3 positive thoughts. And let me tell you guys, the power of positive self-talk is underrated because it has changed my life. I actually really credit that to how lean I've gotten and stayed, because I used to be really insecure about my body. Ever since I just started focusing on what I love about it, I've just noticed that I'm a happier person overall. I feel like since I'm happier and I'm not stressing about every little flaw, because that's what society does. They try to make us feel like we need to stress about every little flaw, even though they're just normal fucking things that everybody has. But ever since then, I just feel like I've really cultivated some self-love for my body. It's cheesy, getting cheesy up here. Cheese sandwich time, everybody. Your mental health is important. Do not neglect it and do not overlook it, because it's more important than how you look. So make sure you take care of it, babies. The last thing we're going to talk about is lifestyle changes. What I try to make sure of is that I'm moving around a lot throughout the day, because there have been plenty of studies that show that it's better to move around throughout the day rather than just work out for an hour and then sit the rest of the day. I try to stand as much as I possibly can. I stand while I'm doing my makeup. I try to stand while I'm on my phone, but that doesn't work out very well usually. But I'm trying to get better at that. Just sit less, man. Like if you've been sitting for a long time, for 30 minutes or longer, try to get up, just walk around a little bit. Clean your house, do some yoga, and just vibe. This will also help increase the amount of calories you burn throughout the day. What I was saying before about focusing on flaws, that's another lifestyle change I would make ASAP, is to look at what you perceive about yourself as a flaw and ask where that came from. Like, is it a flaw because you think it's a flaw, or because society told you that it's a flaw? How many times did you just say the word flaw? The trends are constantly changing, especially for women's bodies. At one point, being super skinny was in, and then it changed to being thick, and then it changed to whatever. Like, it's always changing. One of the main things that is important about life is just figuring out what you like, because what I like personally, another person might not like. I really like where I am right now with my body. Other people might be like, oh, you need to gain some weight, you need to be thicker, but I don't give a fuck because I'm happy. So that's the most important thing. That's a message I have said 100 times in my other videos, but that's probably the main message I want to promote, is put your opinion the highest above everybody else's, because your opinion about yourself is more important than anybody else's. But those are my little tips to getting and staying lean. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to join the Swole Squad. Make sure to leave a comment below. You can say whatever you want. You can even say the word sunshine. Just the word sunshine. I'll be happy with that. I should start picking like random words for you guys to comment. If you would like to support me on Patreon, the link is in the description. Shout out to all my patrons. I love you guys so much. Make sure you pick up some Mama Swole merch. Link is in the description below as well. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good ass day.
This is gonna be hard, okay? What is the secret? That's too intense. Everyone wants to know. I feel so silly doing this. Okay. Composure! Composure! Alright. Everyone wants to know. Fuck. Oh shit, that's my ad workout for the year. Alright. Suki, chill. Chill. Let me do the shot. What could it be?
My head be hurting, you know?